The teacher asked the boy to answer a question. To everyone's surprise, So the teacher kicked him out of the classroom, but he showed no remorse. Instead, he happily danced outside. When he daydreamed in class, the teacher threw chalk at him. When he couldn't answer a question, the teacher hit his palms. His father believed the boy had an attitude problem. He slapped him across the face and decided to send him to a boarding school. The boy strongly resisted and pleaded with his father, but in the end, he was still sent away. At the boarding school, the military-style discipline and the ridicule from classmates slowly shattered his confidence. To everyone, he was a failure. He hid in the bathroom, crying alone. But one day, he met a teacher who would change his life. This teacher walked into the classroom playing a flute and played games with the students, but the boy just sat there, blankly staring. The teacher approached with concern, but the boy didn't respond. He flipped through the boy's notebook and finally understood what the problem was. The teacher came to class and told a story. There once was a child who didn't like to study. He broke his pencils, tore up his textbooks, and saw numbers dancing in front of his eyes. Then he asked the class, "Who do you think this child was?" The whole class burst into laughter. The boy lowered his head in shame, but the teacher said, "It was Albert Einstein." The boy looked up in astonishment. The teacher told everyone, "Some people are different, but that doesn't mean they're not geniuses." Hearing this, the boy finally smiled. After class, the teacher told him he wanted to tutor him one-on-one. He turned all the lessons into games, painting letters with watercolors, practicing math on stair steps. It worked wonderfully. The boy became cheerful again, and his academic performance significantly improved. One day, the school held an art competition. All the students and teachers were deeply focused on their work. Suddenly, the boy nervously handed his painting to the teacher. The teacher was shocked by what he saw. Bold colors, rich imagination. The boy, curious, asked what the teacher had painted. When he saw it, his eyes filled with tears. It was a portrait of himself, smiling with confidence. The principal stepped up to announce the results of the competition. The boy had won first place. Everyone applauded. He stepped onto the stage in disbelief to accept the award, but he could no longer hold back the emotions inside. He hugged the teacher tightly and burst into tears. He was full of gratitude for the person who had become the light in his life. What do you think of this teacher? Please comment.